Life rediscovered. Once, there was a man named Samuel, who in his youth had been a fierce dreamer. He wanted it all: the skyscrapers of ambition, the applause of success, and the glittering promises of fame. He spent his 20s chasing goals, his 30s climbing ladders, and by his 40s he had finally made it. The world recognized his name. He had a corner office with floor-to-ceiling windows, a big house on the hill, and all the luxuries he once believed would make him happy. But something had changed over the years. As he sat in his grand office, with its sweeping views of the city, he no longer felt that rush of satisfaction. The awards on the shelf gathered dust. The accolades felt hollow. Samuel realized that somewhere along the way, his drive to conquer the world had faded, replaced by an unexpected longing for something quieter, something simpler. One morning, as he sat in his kitchen, the smell of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. He took a slow sip, savoring its warmth, and realized how much he'd been missing. It wasn't the board meetings or the power plays that gave him comfort anymore. It was this: the small moments, the aroma of coffee, the softness of the morning light, and the feeling of being in his own home, without the weight of the world pressing on his shoulders. Later that day, he went for a walk. He had always been in a hurry before, his mind preoccupied with the next big thing. But this time, he noticed things he hadn't seen in years: the rustling of leaves in the wind, the way the sunlight danced through the trees, the laughter of children in a nearby park. It was as though the world had always been waiting for him to slow down and notice its quiet beauty. He started spending more time with his family, making Sunday dinners a cherished tradition. There was something deeply comforting about sitting around the table with his wife, their laughter mingling with the clatter of dishes. The humble meal became more precious than any banquet he'd attended in his days of ambition. The way his wife's hand would rest on his as they sat together, or the gentle conversation that drifted into the night, brought him more peace than any deal he'd ever closed. Samuel realized that life has a way of humbling us, stripping away the layers of ego and ambition, leaving us with the things that matter most. The grand dreams he once chased had given way to the richness of the present moment, the small, tender joys that he had once overlooked. As the years passed, he came to cherish these moments more and more. The simple act of waking up beside the person he loved, the calm of a walk in the park, or the sound of rain against the window on a quiet evening, these were the things that filled his heart now. And in the end, Samuel found that true happiness wasn't in the accolades or the achievements. It was in the way his wife's eyes crinkled when she smiled, in the warmth of a shared laugh, and in the beauty of the everyday. Life had taught him that the quiet moments, the ones that are often forgotten, are the ones that truly define us. In those simple, small moments, Samuel discovered the kind of wealth that can't be measured. He had finally found contentment, not in the grand, but in the graceful. Subscribe for new uplifting tales every day, and let's spread positivity together.